Okay guys, today I wanted to show a new motherboard that I just bought. It's the MSI K8N Neo4 F motherboard. It's NVIDIA based. As you can see, it has the N-Force 4 chipset for onboard, which is really nice, and it's designed for the socket 939 AMD Athlon 64FX and x2 processors. I installed a x2 AMD Athlon 3800 Plus. The processor has 2000. The hypertransport speed on the processor is 2000 megahertz. The core clock on here, in other words, is 2 gigahertz, and the front side bus is 1000 megahertz. This is the AMD 3800 Plus. So I believe it's the Winchester edition. So it is not an OEM processor. It is a retail processor. The motherboard has great connectivity. As you can see, there are 4 PCI slots here. It has a high-powered PCI Express X16 slot, so I can get a high-end graphics card to fit right there. It does have a smaller PCI Express 1x slot as well for anything I may need. It has 4 memory modules here, so I can install up to 4 gigabytes of DDR400 memory, which I do have now and I will be installing shortly. The other thing that I figured I might as well show you guys is the I/O plate here. This motherboard has a lot of USB ports. Here's your parallel port, and that's your composite, and here's your audio in jacks and all kinds of stuff, you know, your basic. Here's your USB ports. This is a really great motherboard. The thing I do like about this is it has 4 SATA ports here, so I can install SATA hard drives nicely. It has 4, meaning I can run JBOD and other RAID configurations on this motherboard, such as stripping 1, 2, 5, and 10 edition RAIDs, but I will not be running that for a while. I am getting a 750 gigabyte hard drive SATA for this. It's going to be nice. It's a Western Digital, by the way. If you do have an IDE hard drive and you don't have SATA, don't worry, because it has 3 IDE headers here for that reason. So you can run an older IDE hard drive without a problem on this board. The other thing I did like about this board is, let's see here guys, this is a very basic motherboard. The only downside of it is it has a slower memory, and it's only running on the 939 socket for the AMD Athlon x2 processors. So I'm limited to what I can do there, and it's very hard to find a 939 socket AMD Athlon x2 processor in stores now. But that's the motherboard I purchased. It was around 50 or 60 bucks. And it's nice.